Hi, today we're going to make this monochromatic card. I'm going to use the Falling Flowers set from Stampin' Up! And I'm also going to get the Happy Anniversary verse out of So in Love. Now it's a straight stamp, but I can curve it even though it's a rubber stamp. I'm also going to use this die, which is a stitched border die, edge die from My Favorite Things. I hope you can see the stitching on there. We're going to take a card color that's 4 by 4 3/4. I've used a pink and a purple, and I had Wisteria Wonder on that first card, but it works really well with dark cardstock. I'm going to use a white Prismacolor and the blending pencil from Prismacolor and also my Versa marker. Then I'm going to use the Misty because I took my stamps from the Falling Flowers. There's quite a bit of edge. I'm also using the Memento and the Versamark pad. And I trimmed them a little bit with scissors because they didn't fit exactly where I wanted them to. So I trimmed a little bit of the extra rubber off the edges so that they would fit there. I also didn't put the labels on them on the back of these cling stamps because they don't seem to want to stay on the Misty when I do that. So as you can see, I'm stamping the large branch and the flower in the one corner and the little flower with the one leaf in the right hand corner, top right hand. I've left that space in between because that's really where I'm going to cut that. I'm going to emboss this with white embossing powder. This actually is Hero Arts White embossing powder, which I think is really nice and pure white. Just make sure you get it everywhere you want it. If you get anywhere you don't want it, you can always wipe it off with a dry paintbrush. Now I've done the Concord Crush and this pink piece, and now I'm going to take the white Prismacolor pencil. You could use another colored pencil. This one just happens to be what I have and what I like. And I'm going to highlight the areas of the flowers that I want to be white. Then I'm going to take the blending pencil and I'm going to go through and I'm going to blend that so you don't see my brush mark or my pencil marks at all. Then where you want it darker in the creases and in the center of the flower, you take the Versa marker and you can color that in because that'll make your cardstock just a shade darker than it really is. So in some ways you're getting the white color, so you're getting a lighter color of the dark cardstock, and you're getting the white and the natural color of cardstock. And then I'm going to lay it on the Big Shot with this stitched border die. Just put it right across where you want to cut it. By the way, I already heat embossed these. I just didn't want you to wait for me to finish doing all that. So now I have the two pieces, and I did this with both of them. And I'm going to take the card base, fold it in half, I lost my sunshine here, so it's a little dark. Sorry about that. And I'm going to put the top piece on first, which is the larger piece. Make sure there's no dust on the back of it before you put your adhesive down. Just put the adhesive across. So once all the adhesive is on there, I'm going to put that down quite a bit because it's a curved piece, and I'm going to put that near the top of the card. Now there's a little bit of white showing because remember this is only 4 inches wide, so you got that 1/8 of an inch on both sides. And then I'm going to stamp my verse. Now I've kind of taken this rubber stamp and matched the curve of the card that I did, so what you're probably seeing me do here, which is off camera, is moving the stamp a little to make sure that it fits the curve of that card. And then I'm going to ink it with Memento ink black. I'm just going to stamp it right in there. And then I'm going to finally put the bottom piece down onto match it up. Make sure you get the glue or the sticky stuff right up near the point of that curved piece so it lays down nice and flat. And I fiddled a little bit with this, but I finally got it where I wanted it. There. Now that card's done. And now here's the pink card and the one that I did in Wisteria Wonder. Thanks for watching.